I think it's fair to say that chance has played a significant part in my career as a writer. A chance meeting with Nick Hutchins of Enigma Publishing led to my first published novel, Get Away with Murder.
Most importantly, it was a chance conversation with my wife Cassandra that launched me into writing at all.
And it was a chance remark from a friend that led me to begin work on the story Sally Ann Summer.
I'm so stressed at work. I wish I could take a whole year off and just travel around by myself on the boat.
That chance remark was the starting point for the whole adventure. In Sally Ann Summer, Marnie has reached a turning point. Feeling jaded in her professional life, she longs for some time to herself to recharge her batteries, but can see little prospect of finding any. Just when Marnie thought she had enough clutter in her life, her sister Beth announces that she and her husband are leaving the country for a year's sabbatical. Against her better judgment, Marnie agrees to look after their boat, and that's when her whole life begins to change. Initially, she regards all contact with Sally Ann as a time-consuming inconvenience. But gradually, she becomes intrigued, not only by the boat, but by the whole world of the waterways. Could the calm and quiet of the canals offer her the escape and solace she is seeking? Let Marnie tell you how it was.
For me, frankly, looking after Sally Ann was a nuisance, an unwanted chore. But a promise is a promise. I suppose looking back over what I still think of as Sally Ann Summer, the most important part of it was the people. Oh yes, and the cat, Dolly. Each in their different ways changed my life. In Little Venice there was Mrs. Jolly, an old lady who became like a favourite aunt. And there was old Peter. What can I say about him? Reserved and kindly, but strangely mysterious. As things turned out, the story of that summer is as much his as mine. It was only at the end that we found out just how big a secret he was guarding. And there were chance encounters that were to impact on my life in ways that may prove to last for always. For instance, I'll never forget my meeting with a skinny girl by a lonely bridge one morning. What a difference she's made to my life. But perhaps the most bizarre encounter of all was with Ralph Lombard. Yes, that's right, the distinguished Oxford economist. And yes, perhaps my impact on him was even greater than his on me. We shall see. Time will tell. It all seemed so idyllic at the time, but I was not to know what sinister forces were at work in the background. It took a while for me to realise that there is an underside to the waterways, a sinister dark side. And I was blissfully ignorant of the fact that it was catching up with me, catching up fast. But that has turned out to be the story of my life. And it was in Sally Ann's summer that it all began.